Okay. Discord thing.
Okay, there we go.
Ah, welcome.
Okay.
I'm just composing our Discord message.
Let's see.
All right. Sorry about that.
Okay. Yep.
Side stream working for you guys?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our self-inflicted Sisyphean challenge. This is Enchanted Arms. I am your host, the Krampus.
I'm Shiv.
And I'm Vincent.
And together, we are valiantly trying to get through Enchanted Arms, no matter how much it tries to stop us.
Which means, of course, we're going to talk about anything but Enchanted Arms.
Oh, I already posted that in the Discord. Now, right away, you will notice a bug with this game, if you were paying attention to what I just did. I don't blame you for not.
The bug that we're playing it?
No, that's a character flaw. We got 3 ether things last time, but the meter only showed 2, so when we had 0 ether on our meter in the bottom corner, it still allowed us to put an ether in.
Counter's not working properly in this game. Never.
So, if you have recovered from the head trauma that was the last episode, we met with the Shogun of Kyoto and realized that he was well, our characters realized what we already knew, and that he was a horrible, disgusting person. Kareen got kidnapped by ninjas. Mm-hmm. We were allowed to go to the temple in the mountains, and then we weren't. And then we said, fuck it, and we literally broke through the doors. Really the only good things that happened were we met this guy. This is Atlas. He has a attack that literally hits the entire other side of the field.
Regardless of where he is.
Regardless of where he is. Mm-hmm. And we met the actual, master on the hill. Who is, as I recall, he was like a dude bro surfer?
Yes. He's a dude bro surfer hermit dressed up like a Tengu.
Yes. The ascetic monk.
Yes, the ascetic monk. Who has told us to go fetch a particular thing from this temple.
Because we want to learn the secret art.
Yes. Learn the secret art. Oh, and if we go crazy in the act of learning the secret art, Rygar is supposed to kill us, which he totally does not have a problem with.
Nope.
And I do not blame him in the slightest.
I would also argue that yesterday wasn't head, or not yesterday, last session wasn't head trauma. It was just like 2 hours of walking through a forest, which was mind-numbing.
Yes.
Yes. It was walking
That was
back and forth through a forest, and then back and forth through a very poorly designed ninja hideout.
It was basically just mind-numbing boredom.
Yes.
Mainly because that forest part took, like, I don't know, 3/4 of the entire playtime, I think, last...
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
Halfway
this
through
is
the forest, I
Lord
just started
of Earth's
mining in
temple.
14 and got like 10 levels.
What game? Are you actually going to give us more plot and not a ridiculously long dungeon level?
Well, we're through the ridiculous long dungeon level.
I'm just liking that
Although
there's
I
a
wouldn't
snake
put
in the
past this game
distance.
to immediately throw in another. Yes, there's a snake in the distance.
Let's go. This trial is only
Or
just
probably
getting
a
started, I
centipede?
think.
I'm not sure.
Considering what the entrance look like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a centipede. We might both be wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, we're...
Well,
That's a thing.
I think it's a very creative interpretation of
That's it.
Orochi.
I was about to say, is that a shitty
Yeah.
version of Orochi?
Yeah, because there's two other sub
Yeah, it has
pieces
two-
of
yeah, it
the
has
snake.
seven heads.
Yeah, that's a Orochi.
So we're gonna save here. Wrong menu. Swap Blue Imp for Yuki. And skills on Yuki.
I knew just fetching a material sounded too simple. Matsuma, here it comes.
Snake.
Yep, that is a thing.
I do love how they show us these big giant.
Yeah, I was gonna say it got a
enemies,
lot
and
smaller.
it's like, oh, it's a 2x2.
Yeah.
Also, what you are water. Okay. Two of our
I mean,
people are weak to you. Got it.
But also do more damage.
Yep.
I mean, in fairness, they want to give it to us as a golem, so they can't make it bigger than 2x2 without it making no sense.
Well, they don't have to give it to us as a golem.
So
We
No,
don't
but
have
they
to
want
have
to.
fire as a golem.
Octo Devour. Poison Field. Gigavore, which I think they're trying to go for VORE and failed.
So Octo Devours, watch out for, because it will absolutely kill so much. I think
No,
it won't
no.
kill
They're,
Atsuba, but it will kill Ruby Butterfly.
Yes.
they're not going for Vor, they're going for Valor as in Devour. They're trying to be clever, and it doesn't verbally work.
Oh, no,
yeah.
they could be war fans.
Okay, so start off Sunbead Flare. Yeah, I was ready to get him into position before that, so
I mean, it's a localization issue one way or another. It's the same reason why this clearly a Orochi thing is named Hydra.
because Americans wouldn't understand Japanese references. Isn't that right, Shogun of Kyoto? Oh, wait. Do a potluck.
And shake.
Shake, shake, Magic, Tsunora.
Maximum boost. Not so maximum boost.
That's okay. We don't know what's going to do in the first place.
Rage and flare. Reduce them to ash.
You will regret this.
Okay, we got the double XP and SP for this.
Aw, no way.
I mean, it could be the heal. That technically also goes on your side.
Well, it also raises parameter. The heal also does a 50 plus your EX boost parameter raise. So
Which
because we
get,
didn't get
so-
that, so...
Octo almost makes sense if they had given it 8 heads and not 7.
Yeah.
There are 8 heads. There's 1 on the tail.
Are there?
There's 3
Oh,
on the
yeah.
top head, there's 1
Yeah,
on the
those are the
tail, and there's 2 on each side.
Oh, okay, yeah. So as an aside, that effect on you is poison, not gravity. You can move.
Yeah, I know. But
Okay, just
I don't
making
want
sure.
her or Atsuma to be in the front, because he can only do the Octo Devour to the frontmost area.
Wait, go back to that attack.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that's not from most area.
Oh, okay, no, never
No,
mind. It's a
it's
weird
just a
wedge.
weird- yeah.
It's a weird wedge, but so back would be where they're safe in. Got it.
Yes, it cannot hit them in the back row.
Redo this turn.
All right. Rage and... I'm alive again.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Rage and...
Recovery!
When I'm at the doctor and I get, medicine or like a cast put on, I just like to scream recovery at the top of my lungs.
To be fair, you're not using magic to heal in the real world.
I'm not sure if they're using magic to heal right now. Clearly enchant.
Enchant power.
Totally different.
Sorry, Atsuma, we can't cure you.
Why not?
Well, we tried to cure you, and then you gave us a hearty handshake before we started, and now my enchant powers don't work.
That's unlikely. It barely stops in function now.
No, the writers actually remembered that it happened this time.
I'm alive.
Only when it's inconvenient for us. We can't use it to bypass problems, we can only use it to make problems for ourselves.
Recovery!
How close is it to dead?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because
I'm pretty sure Ultima could just move up and do his.
yeah, high flare rush.
And then have the other two do attacks.
Yeah.
Any attacks whatsoever.
Rage and
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, just a little bit of a boost.
No.
We killed it.
Hooray.
Atsuma, get the material.
Yeah, it's on the altar, right? Up those stairs, you think?
Looks about right.
Okay then. If anything happens, Rygar, you know what to do.
Leave it to me.
Atsuma, come back safe, okay?
Hey, don't look so worried. Come on then, Rygar.
Yes.
So this is the Lord of Earth.
Kyoto City's own Devil Golem, Lord of Earth.
He looks like he's glowing, don't you think?
Probably because his revival is near.
Yeah, that must be it. Right, the core material. I guess this is it. It's in the altar.
Yes, that looks like it.
Ha! All we have to do is take this? No problem. I just have to make sure my arm doesn't touch the Lord of Earth. There isn't even any resonance at the moment. Ugh. Here it comes!
Atsuma!
This might...
Had to say something about there not being resonance.
Look, this game's plot really hasn't resonated with me the whole time, so
True enough.
Right arm? Why do you have to butt in now? Shut up!
Here's the scene where Atsuma has talk with his right arm, the space dimension.
yeah, his arm took him to the groove dimension.
He? Who?
Lord of Earth, here, as summoned.
What? Lord of Earth? Why are you here? What are you?
You think he'd be used to this by now?
To be fair, the weird phantom zone he's in right now isn't a common thing.
Accept my fate?
He's done
And
it a few
talk-
times.
And talking to the lords in it.
My will is always with you.
Cut that out! I'm not going to accept anything! Fate, I make my own!
He comes out of the mirror world and his hand is on the devil golem. God damn it!
I'm not gonna lose your mind! Whoa, whoa.
Voice
Rygar-
acting!
Rygar, you can cut his head off now.
Yeah, just do it. He's clearly lost control. Just do it. Cut his head off.
They could just cut his arm off.
What
What's the fun in that?
I took it!
Atsuma, well done.
Oh, I almost lost consciousness. Saw all kinds of weird stuff.
I thought of killing you on numerous occasions, to be honest.
Not right here, though.
That was a close one, huh? But
The first time I
well
thought
that
about
ends
killing you,
well,
you went,
right?
oh! And the second time I thought about killing you, you went, oh! And then the third time. Now we gotta walk up and touch it.
Touch. Touch. So close.
Come on. Touch it. You know you wanna.
Do it. Do you bitch.
Okay. Before I do that, we learned a new skill. We learned EP plus 20%, which is very useful for certain people who are running out of EP regularly in fights. There you are. Different menu. Leaving the temple. And I mean, the little dragon bridge kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. There it is. So Octodevour has the highest raw PP of any attack we've seen in the game.
That's not bad.
I think maybe
Yeah, I think
Atsuma's has higher, but
Yeah, I think it was like 93 was what the what's called the more damaging one had.
yeah.
Let's see, and we can't really see much else until we build it.
Well,
from what
it's
I
going to have
remember.
the same ranges that it did when it was in
In the
boss
fight, yeah.
Now let's see what this was used for. Large water golem with the body of a snake and innumerable heads. Using its impenetrable body as a weapon, it has been used as a fearsome protector for heavily populated or frequent areas. Endowed with high intelligence and violent tendencies. Dispatches intruders coolly and ruthlessly. Uses the power of sorcery to dispose of anything that comes too close. You're doing good. You're nice. You're fine. Like, no crazier than anything else in this universe. Until the fact that you gave this thing magic and taught it to hate.
There's also the first and only mention of sorcery we've seen.
So we need more mind gems to make you. Not that we're hurt for money right now.
No.
Well, see, now it's just back to being huge again.
Now we actually have it. What did stats look like?
Party. Hydra. So both of its attacks are range, so it has 489 for that. And
Which is why its high stat is direct for no reason. So I question at some point how the people made this game without knowing their own stats.
Well, you know. Considering the unusual name, although that's probably a translation thing.
Because we can do this now.
Yes, we can.
I mean, we could do it before, too.
Yes. Okay.
Are you ready to walk by foot back through that entire forest?
Well, fuck. At least we can take the most direct route.
Yep, we don't have to go hunting for treasures and whatnot.
That's true.
We already got those. Go, Snick! Snick cannot eat both of them.
No.
No. The biggest problem about Snack is that his big attack is a weird,
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a weird curve.
weird targeting.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another thing behind that.
Yes, there is. A wind gun.
Still respectable damage, even for its regular attack. That's about how much the Atlas was doing.
Yeah, the Atlas just have the benefit of not actually needing to worry about targeting anyway, shape,
Yeah.
or form.
The Atlas was either targeting our entire side of the field for raising people's link, or targeting the entire enemy side of the field for draining.
Enemies? Huh? Where?
Enemies?
Oh, I thought they were friends.
What, Butterfly and Atlas?
Yes, let's go with that.
What else were you referring to in that?
Nothing. Certainly nothing.
Why can't we be friends?
Because you're a giant windmill tree golem.
It's not very nice. I'm a construction bot, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
That we just leave after we're done so you can guard the construction site.
Yeah. Alright, we finished building this high-rise apartment. Now, if anybody tries to come around here and get in here, you get them.
Right next to this highly populated area with a fucking Hydra in it. Making sure things are safe and or killing anything that doesn't know what it is with magic.
There's a ladder. So I know you said to bring back a piece of the Guardian. We just brought back the whole thing. This is Snakey. He's my friend now.
Okay, we're back.
Hey, you made it back alive.
What?
I gave you odds of 8, maybe 9 to 1 when I sent you off. You've impressed me.
You impressed me in the 4 coconut halves I keep on my shirt.
8 or 9?
Well, you were lucky enough to survive. That's all that matters.
So Atsuma has learned the secret art?
No.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so? Is that the best you've got?
He doesn't look any different, does he? I know how hard it was on you, Atsuma, but maybe it was meaningless.
No, it can't be.
Ah, come on. You're not gonna make me say it again, are you?
Don't be bound by common sense.
That's right. The secret art lies inside. You can't see it with the naked eye.
Really?
Your soul's weighed down by gravity.
I guess
The
I have
real
to make
secret
this
hand
simple
technique was
for
the
you,
friends we
don't
made
I?
along the way.
Okay? How about this?
Hey, I've learned a new skill.
Fuck me.
Right. The best way that you can use your new skill is to put it to practical use. Use it well, you hear? Good
You're
luck,
dumb,
Atsuma.
and I can't explain this to you, so I'm just gonna have the game unlock the new skill for you.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, all thanks to you, Rygar.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, though. Mastering Gaia is only the beginning.
It's not Gaia, it's EX
Become
Pain
too
Force.
arrogant and lose your control, and that power will rise back up and chew you to pieces. Maintain your control, however, and you may eventually be able to use the opposing side of Gaia, called Fury.
Fury?
I feel
You're
like
just
I've
making
been
shit up
punched.
as you go along.
I feel like I've been physically assaulted by this game through my monitor.
Unleashes the power controlled by Gaia. They're like twin powers.
God, he's just making this up as he goes along.
I kinda get it. And
Well, yeah.
I kinda
I,
But it's not
I
like it's
kind
subtle
of
about that.
respect this shitty asshole whose face mask got torn and he just decided to roll with it.
That's good enough
It's
for
like
now.
twin powers, like the
Okay,
2
so you're
coconuts
done
I have
here.
halves of
Off
on
you
my
go.
chest.
What? No reward for me? For finishing this training?
Nope.
That's where we need to write somewhere.
You though, I'd like a word with you.
Yes?
Just come over here.
Why didn't you cut him
Now,
down?
changing the subject a little. Has Sayaka grown up well?
Huh? Why do you want to know that?
Just answer me.
Yes, she has. She is a fine samurai.
We, however, did beat her ass down with our construction robot and leave her for dead next to the doorway.
And how
It's
is
what
she
she
doing
wanted.
with Tokimune?
Well,
She's not trying too hard, is she? She's a little too accommodating. She tends to follow his orders to the letter.
About that.
I hate to cause trouble for you, but please look after her, okay?
just who are you?
Can I ask you one last thing? Is she beautiful?
Yes.
Good, of course she is.
What did the ascetic monk want?
Oh, nothing much. Just small talk.
Let's get down the mountain then. It's getting late.
Okay, let's go.
Here's the part where the aesthetic monk goes, oh, there's a staircase right here that takes you all the way down. I don't know how you didn't see it when you came up. I'm gonna keep talking because I don't want to know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
La 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 da, 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 da.
Oh, my monitor stopped working.
Just below my neck.
I've suddenly gone blind and deaf. Have any of you at home ever gone blind and deaf before?
That's the spot.
Very good, my lord.
Oh yes, that feels good.
I don't want to see this man jiggle. God fucking damn. I went unblind at the worst time.
A borrow. What is it now? the middle of something.
My apologies for disturbing your pleasure, but I was sure you would want to hear this as soon as possible.
Very well. What is it?
Sayaka
They're
has
out of
allowed
New York
Atsuma
cheesecake.
and those others into the ascetic court.
What?
This is an unforgivable crime against you, Lord Tokimune.
Sayaka! That insubordinate wench! I confined her to her village out of mercy, and she repays me with this betrayal? Unforgivable!
It's sad when this voice actor's appearance on Fighting Foodons was more respectable than this.
Huh? You squealing pig.
What? Aboro, did you say something?
No, my lord. Nothing.
Very good then. Aboro, I don't care what it takes. Make them all pay for this. Understood?
As you command, my lord Tokimune.
Finally, we've reached the bottom. It's totally
No.
dark.
No, somehow you found a way to dig even deeper.
Village! It's burning!
What's going on here?
Look.
We have indeed reached the bottom of this grave.
Yep.
Now fill it in.
On a positive note, at least we didn't have to walk back through the forest.
Yeah.
That is true.
Also, they're burning down the village, and the guy playing the background music has probably been killed.
What happened?
No,
This
they're
is
gonna
a
go back
good
to the
day
background
so
music in a
far.
minute.
Oboro suddenly appeared and started burning everything. Oboro? Why? Punishment for allowing you to enter the ascetic court. How could you?
No one in the entirety of this region is good at their job.
That our Lord Tokimune is the one.
Oboro would not just stab someone.
Hold on.
That would actually work.
Don't worry about me. My wounds are not
Look,
mortal.
if
To be
Aboro
fair,
just
he did try
stabbed
and stab us
somebody...
one time.
Yeah, he tried to stab us once. Also, if he was just gonna stab someone, that wouldn't be nearly as fun. I'm sure he, like lit the thing and was just, like, dancing around for a little bit as he just walked around and put the torch to this place. You don't get a chance to be this, like, toe-tappingly evil that often.
Understood.
Probably shouldn't tell them I've brought Orochi into the village. I don't want
It'll
some
be
dog
fine.
with a sword in his mouth trying to kill me. I thought I actually had to go to her house, but no, she's being menaced in the middle of the entrance.
Oboro!
No, okay.
Why do you
Convenient.
burn our village?
I am under orders from Lord Tokimune.
Nonsense. Lord Tokimune would never order such a thing.
Have you met
I
Lord Tokimune?
feel like she like the four ninjas just kind of like stare at her for a second and just straighten up like, really? And she's like, yeah, I don't know why I said
You really
that.
believe that? You seek to stifle your disappointment in him with a mask of devotion and belief. Is that what allows you to go on living? Oh, I am different. I will use that slob for all he is worth.
You animal! He is your lord!
He's
I'll
still a
take
slob.
advantage of him while I can.
Hey, Aboro, we can slot you out for Rygar. We'll take you.
That's all.
I'll absolutely have you in the party.
You plan on fighting my ninja wounded as you are, do you? Ridiculous.
We didn't want to animate you being wounded, but you are wounded, because I say so.
Who is there?
We meet again,
Of course, that's how
Oboro.
this works.
Time for a little payback. Get away from Sayaka, you ninja freak!
No, please. This is my battle. Do not get involved.
We haven't respected your opinion before now. Why do you think we would do it now?
We caused this.
We're not going to respect your opinion. You're not a character. You're not a party character.
I'll say it again. I will not give up. My vow to Lady Coraine, nor my feelings for you.
Rygar.
Such heartfelt words. But prepare to learn that emotions only lead to defeat in battle.
Oh no, this guy again.
All right, men, we can take them. Oh god, they have the snake.
Who gave them Orochi?
The union of the snake is on the climb. Ah, he went off. Oh well. Actually. You already did this trick.
It's the only trick I have.
Okay, Force Pain takes a full bar of EX power to do.
Go back to it real quick.
It covers the entire field,
Ah,
but it takes 100 EX to do.
remember to dance.
It's not as good as Stun Bead for damage.
Well, no, because it's a full field attack, not a single target attack.
Yeah. Well, that hits everything.
Yep.
And it doesn't hit the guy in the very back.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
left. Granted, the guy in back left is a clone, but
Yeah. I forget, how do these clones work?
they do his attacks and they die. if
Yeah,
you
they,
kill them.
they do his attacks. They've got High Blade and Impulse. And
That's it.
That's it. He resummons them if we kill them.
Mm.
But we still want to kill them so they don't get turns.
Yep. If he dies, they die.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, it appears he also just combo attacks with them perpetually. Got it.
Well, yes, they are him, so
Yeah. Makes sense.
turns out that when you're comboing with yourself, it's actually quite easy to do.
Ah, coordination.
Presentation.
Hydra's going to die. You can hit Kage with the Octavara since he's in back rank. Or Oboro. Or...
Yes, whatever his name is.
How much health do you have? The actual boss.
1340.
I'd say if you move Yuki over, you can do whatchamacallit on him? Your EX attack.
Yep.
Son of a player, yeah. It won't quite kill him, but he'll be dead next turn effectively. Yeah, because I don't think you can't get the butterfly in there to hit him. Actually, with the extra 19%.
Yeah.
No, not dead.
Yeah.
Just barely not dead.
That's
49.
Okay. This will kill him.
Staring at him will kill him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bam.
More than mere words.
Of course.
I mean, to be fair, Vorton, shadow clones existed well before Naruto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not.
Naruto did not in any way, shape, or form invent shadow cloning ninjas.
Come back to his senses? You still don't understand, do you?
What?
I told you, I am simply using him. That man is a born fool. You can make no difference now. That idiot is too far gone to be saved.
What do you mean? No!
That's right. He intends to revive the Lord of Earth. But once he succeeds, he will be the first to die.
I shall never allow it.
With those wounds?
I'm
I don't
confused what
think you can
Oboro's
save
plan
me
here is.
any.
Use him as long as you can.
I am not.
Know he's going to resurrect the
So
Lord of Earth.
long
Do
as
nothing
no
to stop
harm
it, even
comes
though
to
it's
my
like the
clan,
Lord of Earth just going
I
to
can
ignore you,
turn my
Oboro?
back on the gods themselves.
Dog!
Listen to me, Hal. Farewell.
Wait! Sayaka!
Sayaka, are you okay?
Rygar, I am fine. You must go to Lord Tokimune.
I really don't want to do that. Do you not remember when I beat the unholy tar out of here in direct defiance of that weird flesh man?
Don't worry, Rygar. She's only unconscious.
She's only in a coma-like state.
Ah, those dangerous coma-like states.
Her life is not in danger, but she needs to.
God
rest for
damn
a
it!
while.
I
What?
thought you.
Tokimune.
He did not get burned down in the fire.
Why does she still defend him?
Perhaps
Of course not.
it was something her real father
Everything's
said to
fine
her.
now. I'm going to go back to playing my
Real
instrument.
father?
I am not her father. I'm her grandfather. Her real father was once very close to Lord Tokimune. But when he remonstrated with Tokimune over the war with London, he was cast out. However, he did not think ill of Lord Tokimune for this. Rather, he regretted it deeply, believing that he had betrayed his lord's trust.
I
And
see.
so he went off into the
So
mountains
that's why
and
no one
became the
speaks of the
aesthetic monk.
Tokimune anymore.
That's terrible. So, Sayaka wants to serve Tokimune in place of her father? But this is taking things too far.
Atsuma, get the torch. We're gonna continue burning things to the ground.
Rygar, what shall we do?
What do you think? Stop Tokimune for Sayaka's sake.
Of course.
I'll help out too.
Thank you.
Well then, to Kyoto.
Rawr!
What
Hydra
should we do to
says
deal
no.
with this problem? Murder the sovereign of this country.
Our usual solution to problems.
Seems
Murder and
excessive,
solve.
but let's do it, Rygar. In this case, I agree.
If it was a different sovereign, I may actually object mildly.
Like, we have to actually talk about this, but in this case, let's just get this done with.
I still have you here.
That can be fixed.
Right, we have the Shrine Maiden robot, because Shrine Maiden robot actually has the revive.
Yes.
Shrine Maiden Robot, who is also quite possibly the worst designed character in this game.
Yes. Is the one that most clear?
Like, from a graphical standpoint.
Yeah, is the one that is most clearly rushed out in a game that was probably itself very clearly rushed out.
Where it's like, you made this character, why are parts of it clipping through itself? In its standard idle animation.
And not like in barely noticeable ways, but a good portion of it a lot of the time. It's...
Why does its weird, like, I'm guessing supposed to be ripped skirt thingy look like it's made of fucking Play-Doh? Oh, those guys goofed.
Yep.
Yep. I like to call this the exact wrong formation for anything to stand in.
I'm not sure why Rose having or Krampus is having Yuki attack a dead man, but that killed all of them. You got the power boost.
They're all dead.
Without the power boost, Yuki would have been attacking a dead man, not someone who would still be alive.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And then we leave the city and never come back.
Let the Lord of Earth just destroy everything. We'll be fine.
Queen of Ice floats down and is about to start vamping again to Atsuma. Hey, Queen of Ice, can you destroy the city? What?
Yeah, we're cool with it.
This has to be a trick. It's not a trick. He can't be this dumb. He is my queen.
You can keep Toya.
Yeah, me and Rygar, I think we're hitting it off. Okay. Oh. Skills. High arrow pain.
Flare forward.
That's a range skill.
It is a range skill.
On a character that has really only gotten direct
Really?
boosts.
One other range attack, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, clicked a button too much. Learned a skill I'm never going to use. Oh well.
I mean, you bought 2 skills for Yuki, you're probably not going to equip on her, so...
Those are situationally useful. If we know we're going into a fight with someone who has barriers or parameter boosts, we can get rid of them. Snake.
A snake with even easier math than most things for damage.
Yep.
Every time you put a point in ranged, the damage of this big attack increases by 5.
Yep.
Is PP just a multiplier?
PP is the base attack value of the attack.
Uh-huh.
Your stats are a percentage.
Ah, okay.
Your stats are literally percentage what the stat is. So, like, an attack with PP 100 and a 200 range attack would do 200 damage. It is the easiest math because you're basically just working with percentages of 100.
That's the end of that.
Do-do-do, doodly-doo, doodly-doo.
Diddly do indeed.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yep. You get him, Snake.
Glad to see they marred that road between the village and the town to keep it completely safe of golems.
There's this one guy who's looking down it.
Nowhere that isn't directly in a town, and some places that in our town are safe from golem.
It's like a post-zombie apocalypse, except
We'll
golems.
just be caught if we try and fight our way through the main entrance.
What should we do then?
Hi, Wesker.
You appear to be in trouble again.
You again?
No, that would make this game better and more interesting.
Senorita?
Which, considering the questionable quality of some Resident Evil games, is saying something.
To help you, of course. You could be a
I would love it. Just Wesker showing up in
After all
scenes
I've
for no
done for you.
reason.
Yes, I have an idea.
What kind of idea?
That's a secret.
A secret?
I'll wait for you in front of the Kyoto Castle gate. Prepare yourselves, then come and find me.
Oh man, what should we do?
What do you think? Go after him.
We've already heard this.
Yep.
You're the one who talk to him.
I thought he'd have different dialogue.
Wrong game.
They did not go to that much effort.
Also,
Did you forget what game you're playing?
Also, even he had different dialogue. That would mean we were playing this game longer than we needed to talk to every NPC to figure out or to listen to whatever the hell they have to say. Even if the NPC dialogue that we get from talking to random NPCs is the best voice acting in this game.
Some of the best content in this game.
Strangely, yes, that too.
Especially seeing how awesome is amazing power to automatically tell what people are.
Yes.
yeah, like this funny old lady.
Yep. And her funny old husband.
Handsome youth.
I'd like to get dicked by some young man.
There you are. You cannot turn back from here.
Are you ready?
Yep,
Totally
ready
prepared.
for whatever you've got in store.
Very well. Then follow me. I shall
Welcome to the
open a
final
path
dungeon of the
for
game.
you.
If you're not at least at level 150, you have no chance to
You
survive.
there, guard.
We also force
want?
rewrite your save
I
when you enter
think
this
I
point.
might have
Are you sure
something
you're
of
ready?
interest here.
Really? Like what?
Criminals. I caught them myself.
What? Criminals? Where?
Yeah, where?
This one.
Me?
This plan is so stupid, it's fantastic.
Her too.
Wait a minute.
And her.
I see.
That big fellow.
What are they accused of?
Planning to assassinate the Shogun.
What? To kill Lord Tokimune? Unforgivable. Find them. Quickly.
No, that's
Hey, wait a
pretty
minute.
forgivable.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Quickly, tie them up. before
And
they
this
try to
snake,
escape.
and this construction robot, and the 5 children robots.
Yes, of course.
And those 4 or 5 gardening and agriculture robots.
Oh, I thought I noticed the nightmare line behind you.
What?
Just play along.
Right, I see. Me too.
Of course you don't. You're
Come
dumb.
on. We'll deal with you inside the castle.
In fairness,
Can
they're
I
all dumb.
accompany you? I'd like to be rewarded if possible.
Yes, of course. Well then.
I would
Time
love
to get
that
a
point was just like,
confession out of
no, why would we let you do that?
Damn, my plan didn't work.
You're in no position to react like that. Plotting to kill Lord Tokimune? You'll be lucky if you see tomorrow.
Hey,
What now?
there's just one thing I'd like you to do for me.
Yeah, what?
Collapse.
Huh?
Ah!
Oh,
Just as I requested.
Yart.
Thank you so much.
Come on then, set us free.
Is this how you treat your savior?
I'm sure in some universe, that line is as clever as the writer thought it was. The weak link is, this is Earth.
Thank you.
My thanks.
You've saved us again, but isn't it about time you told us who you are?
You do see more than just a handsome face.
That doesn't matter. Hurry to Tokimune.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us twice.
Yes, yes, we do.
Hurry to Lord Tokimune. Oh, he told us
Remember-
twice.
Remember, we're here to kill him. And then walk away, because fuck this place.
Oh,
What?
there's a chest over there.
Is there a chest over there?
Yes,
Oh,
there is
yeah.
a chest over there.
I would also like to note that his plan was to get us through easier, but then it still dropped us off at the very entrance of the palace.
Well,
yeah.
that would have involved making more of the palace.
And
we
there
can't
is
have
still
that.
absolutely no guards in the palace, so it's not like there's actually any danger here.
We missed a chest. We missed a chest. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm sure it has a horribly important item in it, like 3,000 TB. Anyone else want to take a guess at what the chest's gonna have?
I will say 1,000 TB.
I will say a random ninja elixir.
Oh, could be a random ninja elixir, that's
Oh,
true.
Good. It is
Oh,
8,000
8,000
TB.
TB.
Oh, we were all wrong, and I'm still disappointed.
Are you kidding? We need that TB. After all, it's so hard to come by.
With our 71,000 that we had
almost
before
dropping
that.
below 70,000 TB.
We almost had to go cheat the system again and gamble with no consequences. Remember, guys, it's only a gambling problem if you don't have time-saving powers.
Then it's only a problem if you do it dumbly and the mafia catches on.
of love.
Ugh.
What are you doing? Take this.
Oh, seizures! Oh, I'm photosensitive! You shitlord!
Another beautiful performance on my part.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself.
Here comes some more of them.
Well, let's let him handle
What's
him.
going on out there?
Oh no, a samurai who gets bored quickly.
Intruders!
And an inexperienced samurai.
Seize them!
And an aggressive
Aggressive
samurai.
samurai.
All of who look exactly the same.
Hey, what are we gonna do?
They even swap colors on them.
I've got it all under control. I'll take care of this. You hurry to the audience room.
Okay, good luck.
unblinking stare of Kunoichi.
Yep. You know, the worst part is, because that door exists, we probably have to enter it.
What is going on out there? What is all the commotion?
I can check for you, my Lord Tokimune.
No need. As long as you are here with me, Honoka, my sweet, I need nothing else.
Oh, Lord Tokimune! No flirting, my lord. Please, stop that.
I am a robot, and yet my spine tried to climb out of my back.
Oh, come now, my dove. You like it?
Altsuma, please come in here and activate your devil arm and murder everyone.
I have not paid enough for this, and I am not paying.
Whatever is the meaning of this?
Tokimune, we are here to stop your scheming.
What? What are you talking about?
You can't weasel out of this now.
The whole world is going to see everything you've done.
What?
All
I
like...
have no idea what you mean.
Oboro told us everything. We know you're planning to revive the Lord
Okay,
of Earth.
Kareen is right there.
Oboro, useless fool!
Tokimune, we will stop you by
Who
force.
basically is the head of state of the only other power in the region.
Yes.
Yes.
And possibly planet.
Junk City has a rich guy who sort of semi-controls it, in that he has a gang and nobody else has a gang.
I'm pretty sure somebody with an army of golems could walk in and smack him about the face. Like us. Unfortunately, it's not that type of game.
Our Lord commands us!
Keep his wishes fulfilled! Move! Move
Ah.
around!
Never shall he be harmed!
Tokimune bodyguards!
What? A troop of female golems?
How tacky!
Don't we have a Kunoichi?
Yes.
Yes.
You should be ashamed!
Then why are you surprised by this?
As you say.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! This is how I like it! You don't get to judge!
We do. We
We
absolutely,
absolutely do.
We, human beings with a minimum amount of standards, get to judge this.
Well, at least we get to punch him.
Please let him have, like, no health whatsoever. Aw.
It's not really that high, though.
Wait, he has attacks that make himself harder to be targeted?
Yes.
How?
I don't know.
Also, I'm disturbed by his attack names.
What, you're not interested in seeing his horseplay?
No, I'm good.
I'll enter these guys. Fire. Okay.
I'll put you right again!
That's fine, you fool.
This is all your fault, Tokomune.
No, do not conflagrate Tokomune with Jafar from Twisted.
Well, at least we already know who the pervert prince is, though.
Here we go.
Yes, the battle theme for this is guy who got his first electric drum kit.
Guy who got his first electric drum kit and a bunch of kids he hired from the Y.
And yet, sadly, it's one of the better themes.
I could have gone my entire life without hearing that line.
Screenshot that.
I'll put you right again.
It's sad when
He once again picks his dolls up so he can kill them again.
With literally any attack that hits them.
Yep.
Like Yugi drum rolling will kill them both.
So we're just ending the fight this turn.
Yeah.
Alright, now Atsuma, wash your hands. You've touched him. You have no idea where he's been.
That takes care of your pretty little bodyguards.
Tokimune, accept your fate.
Someone! Is there no one there? Aboro! Aboro, where are you?
I don't think he's going to show.
Aboro, you cretin! Worthless, disloyal! I should have killed off the ninja clans!
Lord Tokimune, did you call?
What? Don't scare me like that! Get me out of here, Aboro!
As you wish.
Damn it! Another smoke bomb.
Where are Oboro and Tokamune?
They've gone! They've got away!
And
I
we were
want the
so
cutout from like
close.
outside the palace where the entire palace is now covered in smoke.
We've got to hurry up.
They must have used a secret passage. Let's search for it.
Oh.
Direct plus 20.
Hello. Atsuma.
Atsuma, Yuki. No.
There we go.
Oh.
20. Do you want it for cut VPUs? Yes, you finally want it for cut VPUs as well. Sport.
Might as well get rid of double TB. It's not like we're hurting for money.
Yeah. Yes, good, good. I passed it. I passed it!
Wow, his range is just barely past his direct.
Yep.
It's completely
His
useless.
direct. He has no attacks off.
I mean,
Looking for a secret passage.
more than likely it's just a stupid doll harem place.
Ah, that's
So
true.
we-
It said we have to look for a secret passage.
Yeah,
Down,
that's
down
true.
the secret doll harem place is not a secret passage. It's a well-known passage.
Yeah, true enough.
It probably comes out in his secret doll harem.
Golden Throne.
There's nothing else to interact with.
Maybe
in
there's
here,
just
though.
not a secret passage?
Yeah, maybe it's just back down this way.
What does the objective say?
I'll go look for the secret passage so we can go after Tokamune.
Yeah.
Yeah, the golem's gone from his room, so... This makes less sense, though, because if there was, like, a secret passage in that room, they could be like, okay, we're standing in front of the only exit. He must have escaped through a secret passage. This is just reaching on Rygar's part. Snazzy bed. Secret bathroom. Secret bathroom.
Ugh.
This looks like the entrance to a secret passage. Quickly, come on. Tokamune is
Thank you,
getting away.
Atsuno, but we haven't heard that, like, I don't know, 8 times in dialogue already.
Come on, my lady. We have to hurry.
Okay, okay, but I'm holding my nose.
Hey! Abaro!
What, my lord?
Just wait for me! I can't run it anymore.
Very well, my lord. Let us rest.
Rest. How did it come to this?
My lord, please tell me. If you intend to revive the Lord of Earth, does that mean you have the Magicore?
What? Why do you ask?
I simply wish to assure its safety.
Worry not. Worry not. The Magicore is perfectly safe.
How can you be so certain, my lord?
If I say it's safe, then it's safe.
But what if it should
In other words,
fall
we
into
really
their
don't want to know where it
hands, my
is.
lord? We should prepare for such a possibility. Where is the Magicore now?
Enough, Aboro! The Magicore is completely safe. There is no such possibility.
How do you know?
The Magicore of Kyoto City was sealed inside the body of the Shogun at a young age. It is inside me right now, so of course it's safe.
I see. Well, now that I know that, I no longer need you, swine.
What?
Die.
Why? What have you done to me?
I have cut you down.
I see a flaw in
Do you
his
not get
plan.
it, you imbecile.
Also, the fact that
Other
he's
than the
living
fact
live
that he
and
has to stick his hand into Lord Tokamune.
more of a question
Get
of,
all up in there.
especially since he didn't ask where inside of him the Magicore is.
Find it eventually.
Pain! I don't want to die yet. I don't want
Kill
to
him
die.
faster, you goddamn incompetent
With
fuck.
the Magicore of a devil golem, my clan will be safe. You are no longer of any use.
I don't want.
Squeal like the pig you are as you die.
I could have saved him, but I chose not to. You're welcome.
Thank you, mysterious man, who could be practically anyone, certainly.
Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Oh no, the Shogun is dead. What a tragedy.
Oh no, the Shogun's dead, and it wasn't by our hand.
Ding dong, the Shogun's dead. Wicked Shogun, wicked Shogun.
Tokimune is dead?
What happened? Oh, Sayaka. We were too late.
But who did this?
I'm betting that Oboro guy.
Correct.
You again.
I
I'm here
walk.
to help you. Tokimune was killed by Oboro, and the magic core inside him was taken.
The magic core inside him?
Right. The custom in Kyoto City appears to be to seal the magic core inside the body of the Shogun.
So Oboro
And then throw the
killed
Shogun
Tokamune
into the
to
volcano.
get his hands on the magic core.
Again, correct.
Look, it's not so much the tradition of the city as it is he keistered it at one point and it got way too far up there for anyone to
It's
get.
stuck.
Well, this is another
New
turn for the
tradition
worse.
in the city.
I have more bad news for you, I'm afraid. She will soon appear at the Lord of Earth's temple.
She? Matsuma, your arm!
You mean
Yes, the Queen of Ice.
She's as cold as ice.
So, what do we do next? I'm sure any number of people would want a Devil Golem Magic Core.
Especially the Queen of Ice, who's just going to kill you for it.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Oh, yes. Any number of people. For instance, me.
If you give me what I want, then it's yours. I don't care even if you are a Devil Golem.
Oh, really? Then maybe I'll just take it. And your reward. Let's see. How about the honor of being killed by a devil golem?
What?
Devil golems cannot be trusted? Who could have envisioned this to be the case?
Feeble humans. Why are they all so superficial?
Isn't that right, my glorious, glamorous boy toy? Yes, my queen.
Well then, let's go, Toya. It's time for the Lord of the Earth to wake up.
The resonance seems to have passed. Hey, she's really here?
Yes, unfortunately. She wants to revive the Lord of Earth.
the Lord of Earth? Why?
The truth is more complicated than you can know. You must hurry to the Lord of Earth's temple.
I could tell you, but the reason's really dumb.
No, that's just the line Mikado used whenever he got asked a question by Professor Ko. He didn't know the answer. The truth is more complicated than you know. I have the syllabus and the answer sheet right here. Damn, he knows. Such wondrous treasures.
Well, at least it's not random encounters in here.
Who's even putting these boxes here? I, the great shogun of Kyoto City, have decreed that in our secret, accessible via the bathroom tunnel, we shall have 2 chests. One containing 1,000 money and one containing 3,000 money.
So you want one chest to contain $10 and the other to contain $30.
Yes.
You do understand the chest is worth more than what we're paying in both of them combined.
I know. Also, I want the one containing 3,000 to be on top of a ledge that requires a ladder to reach. Don't question it, you cannot conceive the wisdom behind it. Yeah, drink that god's liquid.
Now think of that in Tokamune's voice. Ah, drink that god's liquid. Oh.
Yes, Honoka, you're a dirty girl.
Sayaka just walks back into the village. Rygar, just burn it down. All of it. I'm gonna go drown myself in one of my neighbor's pools. Because there's no reason not to do it. Just buy all of the recovery items so we have them in case we need them. Since we're only allowed to carry 9 of the goddamn things.
Yeah, they're too heavy otherwise.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they stacked higher than 9, they would still not replace healers because they're not AoE.
Yes.
I mean, you can still replace healers, just have everyone use a healing item as opposed to a single person, but...
That's less efficient, and if things are hitting for, like, more than half your HP, it's not really a viable method of healing.
I mean, if things are hitting for more than half your HP, the healers aren't viable methods of healing.
If they have enough support, they are.
Snake. Oh, we have one of the little voodoo dolls.
Voodoo doll.
But first...
A random account.
Of course. What else would come first? We're in areas with random encounters, therefore everything we want to do will be interrupted by a random encounter.
Yep.
That's how the game works. Yeah, no amount of healing was coming back from that 11k, or 1100 that the Hydra just took.
Yes. Yeah, that certainly is a thing.
Yep. These are specifically straw shamans. you die. Shaman Core.
All right, what perfectly mundane job do we think the Shaman Core is used for?
Jenner.
I'm gonna go with guarding personal homes.
I'm going with babysitting. Its job is to take care of the kids.
Gotcha.
So good, we're almost frightening.
Once I get serious, no problem.
So just to be clear, we can't turn after battle quotes off, right?
Nope.
Ah.
Oh, that takes us right back here.
Sorry, apparently you forgot what game you're playing.
At least they didn't make us walk through the stupid forest again.
No, now we got the back door. Which is surprisingly nicer than given everything else in this game.
Yes.
My Magicore was taken out my back door.
Important in this game, intelligence is a dump stat for everyone because there isn't an intelligence stat.
That's the end of that.
I think we've had enough farm-related things. It's probably not farm-related.
Yeah, this one isn't a giant monstrosity.
Straw Shop. Yes, the voodoo motif holds his portland and large hammers in each hand. No, it doesn't! So it's just used for hammering people. Got it. It's a notorious
Apparently.
hammer killer.
It just kills things. That's refreshingly honest, given everything else in this game.
Jesus.
Okay, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Go back to its, like, status page thing, or really of any monster.
Yeah.
Does anything have a move range greater than 2?
That was a good question.
I don't think so.
Like, everything we've had only has move 2, but the fact that it lists a move range makes me think that something has to have a move that's greater than 2? Or it's just an entirely pointless
Oh,
to-
no! Okay.
Oh, okay.
Move 3.
Harpy has a move range
All right,
of
then.
3.
Well, that at least answers that.
Because, like, something with a higher move is actually fairly useful if it's an actual level.
Yeah.
Just for positioning purposes. Especially when you're trying to move around large things. Ah, yes. SG Centaur.
Who is kind of eh?
Pretty much.
Yep, still move range 2. Granted, on a 2x2, that doesn't matter much.
No,
Whoop! I hit the wrong button.
Well, we made a Gale.
Gale!
Oh, Gale.
She showed up to the picnic. She wasn't even invited.
I forgot we got Poseidon. Lord of the Dick Time.
Yes.
Oh, she has move range 3 as well. And speed plus 20%.
She also has the power up 50%.
Yeah, she has high power, so.
Huh, interesting.
Let's go fight the Queen of Ice again. It's been a while.
Honestly, probably find the Lord of Earth.
She's here.
Unless somebody's actually opened a guide for once.
This is different from before.
What's wrong, Atsuma?
I don't know if it's a compliment or not, but it is nice that the game doesn't need a guide. Though that's...
Lord of the Earth and the Queen of Ice. 2 of them.
Hurry it up, Atsuma.
Okay.
Actually, no, I guess that is just generally a positive. I mean, I'm also positive that we're missing out on secrets I just can't be bothered
I
to
don't
care.
give a fuck.
Yeah, neither do I. Yeah, no, we're not 100%ing this game. Not on your fucking life. Alright, gotta psych ourselves up. Gotta head into the temple here. Defeat the Lord of Earth. Save Toya from the Queen of Ice. I just don't know if I'm in the right headspace for it. I think I need to dance. Oh, we're at Max EX already.
And?
Ah.
We already know this overflows. Oh yeah. Get those moves.
These were totally just demos that were on the 3D animators' computers. They just meshed Atsuma over.
Alright.
That would be better than actually purposely building this.
Keep in mind that this wasn't in the game originally.
Follow my
I know.
command. Groove.
They purposely built it specifically for this release of the game.
Here I come.
Snake.
Ooh, it's a snake.
The Queen of Ice has sent all of her forces. This bridge is thick with enemies.
Actually, that's because you danced.
I know. I accept the consequences of my dumb actions.
Dancing increased,
Yes, dancing increases the
counter rate.
encounter rate. And the longer you dance, the more the encounter rate is increased. That is why I waited until we were on the bridge to do it.
Didn't wait long enough.
Yeah, you should have done it from the door.
It's fine, we're good.
It's actually a glitch with the game. The dance increased aggro is actually persistent. So every time you do the dance, just increases the aggro rate across the entire game. Never goes down.
That would be terrifying.
That'd be terrifying. It would also make the game better than it currently is. Because it would mean that we've had an overly inflated encounter rate. Unfortunately.
Queen of Ice, please don't talk about Atsuma's little limb ever again.
Queen of Ice!
Toya has just fitted the Lord of Earth with his Magic Ore. Well then, I'm finished here. Let's go, Toya.
Yes,
What, you're not gonna fight this
my
one?
queen.
Hold on!
Oh my. Do you have time to be worrying
To be
about
fair,
me?
I don't think she fought the Lord of Fire or the.
The Lord of Earth.
No, she did.
I thought the King of Flame attacked her first. If I remember correctly.
No, the Emperor of Fire, which it may have attacked her first, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started it.
yeah.
He's revived!
No, the seal isn't totally broken yet. The Lord of Earth isn't fully revived. We can beat him now.
Let's punch him in the face. This totally works on Devil Golems, right?
Worked on the other ones, I thought.
The Queen of Ice. Yeah, that works so well.
So he only has 1,000 health, but he takes 90% less damage.
So he has 10,000 health.
And he has 10,000 EP and effectively 10,000 health.
Yeah. Just poison him.
Yeah, I wonder if poison will still do normal damage.
Probably. Assuming he can be poisoned.
Unknown.
Summoned help.
No, we cannot get rid of his damage field.
Did he also heal? Or nothing else hit him?
Nothing
you,
else
You can hit him.
Well, yeah, but the...
Well, the game is telling us to take out these ads, so, you know.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that was part of that dialogue.
No, they didn't mention the ads at all. They said just keep hitting him.
just keep hitting him. The dialogue was, we're barely making a dent in him, and they're like, oh yeah, he's defensive
Yeah,
based,
we're
so...
still doing something though, so just keep hitting him.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure killing the ads would be helpful, but he also healed the 11 points of damage to him.
So I wonder how much he heals around.
Actually. I'll test something here. Okay, he does also heal himself. Power of my arm. Use the Force Vein.
The what now?
The attack we got in the cutscene, because Otsuma was too stupid to understand things that didn't get given to him in cutscenes.
EX.
Yeah. Force Pain.
Force Pain.
Sure, why not? Disables his regeneration. Besides, it will kill the ads they keep spawning.
Yep.
And everyone else can just punch him. Except Yugi.
Yeah. Okay.
Ding 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 ding.
Eat this!
That was a very underwhelming attack.
Okay.
It's world creation.
Are you done yet?
Nope, not done yet.
Ow.
Although it did nothing to Hydra. Yes, no more EP recovery for his 10,000 EP.
Well, he doesn't have his 90% should be able to do it. Yeah. That should do it.
Yeah. 1 second, I'll test something.
Did it get rid of his barrier?
Yeah, he doesn't have the negative 90% anymore.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay, never
He
mind.
just got rid of his healing.
Hmm.
Yeah, the game's not so nice to give us a just use one attack and then basically auto defeat boss.
Yeah, it's not a cutscene boss, effectively.
Rage and... I'm alive again.
This thing again.
Yep. It's his EX move.
Which apparently is direct. How much is he at? Oh, he's in the back row.
Yeah.
Okay, he just can't get out of the way enough for Orochi to attack. Oh well.
You're not dead.
Nope.
All better.
Oh, he's going to use his EX skill.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Assuming he's alive.
He likely will be. We do 1,700 damage to him. Oh,
Yep.
we got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay, Crazy Pizza gained a level.
Do we get him?
Wait.
Good old crazy pizza.
The most important thing.
You know, that thing they do. They're bigger, dumber looking for
What
'em.
is it, Atsuma?
They
What
do
are you
that.
so scared of? Now
You're
is the
kidding,
time.
right?
Use the Gaia if you have truly mastered it.
Okay, here we go.
So what now?
The guy.
So punch it.
The secret art. We came here to learn.
The barrier!
It's down!
Atsuma, amazing!
That's not enough. Now, Atsuma, the Gaia. This is where the kid shows his stuff.
By going into into another dimension in order to have a
Okay, so
conversation
they're gonna
with the golem.
zoom out, and they're gonna show 13 chairs that raise and lower around.
Yes.
You just eat Earthman?
You did it.
That was a thing
Not
you
a
could
bad
do?
show, I guess.
I mean, he ate the Emperor of Flame.
Well, that's true.
I try.
Yeah, it's a standard way of dealing with these
I'm
things.
exhausted.
Shove it into Optima's arm and not worry about it. It certainly won't bite us in the ass later.
I'd like to take it easy for a while.
Then please, rest here in my village.
Sayaka,
I'm surprised your village is not burnt to the ground.
Sayaka, are you okay? Yes. I think
No, the village is very flame retardant. That's why everything's surrounded by by small pools of water.
yes. I was unable to save his life.
Do not worry about it. It was not your fault. Indeed, it was my own foolishness that caused all of this. True loyalty is to question when your lord makes irrational choices. I should have...
So to constantly question that jackass.
There is still time, Sayaka.
I really should have questioned this when I saw the secret entrance underneath the toilet.
Although Lord Tokimune is gone, the line of the Shogun is not broken, and Kyoto City still stands.
It's not?
Lord Tokimune was certainly an active man. He has many
I want to know
potential
less about
heirs
this.
who can take his place.
Then I hope
A
you
lot
can
less.
find a new leader among them.
Rygar,
Now, talking of things for which there is still time, concerning you and me. That's enough, Rygar.
Whoa.
Come on! Things were just getting spicy.
You may stay here, I suppose. I've made up beds for you all. Please, rest well.
Hey, Rygar! You got a promotion! Out of the storeroom! Great!
I like the storeroom.
Oh. Well, that's useful.
Hopefully.
So, they defeated the Lord of Earth. That's one problem solved. The Devil Golem was revived, but it caused very little damage, so that's good. But I'm not sure about this.
Who
My
are you
emotions
talking
got away
to?
from me, and I taught the kid the art of Gaia. It may be too much for him to handle.
What do you think, Coconut Nipples?
This is the Lord of Earth's Magicore. It's been totally absorbed. Now it's just a stone. So, where is the ether that was absorbed? Huh?
Wait, it was absorbed. Words mean things.
Inside Atsuma, he's got the Emperor of Fire, and now the Lord of Earth inside him. So next, the Queen of Ice?
Then he will become the Earl of Cranberry. Wait, that's dumb.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Oh well, we're not doing it with one.
Chains of Fate? You've got a few new lines, haven't you? There you go.
How about
again.
no?
Shut up. You're not having things your way.
If you want to beat the game, you have to follow my commands.
Now you're just making shit up. Yes, the final boss battle, we know.
Dream? I'm okay. I have Gaia. This
We'll take your
arm.
word for it.
I can control it. Who's that?
It's me. You were shouting. Are you okay? Atsuma.
Yeah, Vorden, I want to think about his bastard children as little as possible.
Yeah.
Or anything related to it, especially.
I told you last night that we're going to plan our next move today.
Huh? Yeah? You did?
Yes. Sayaka and her father are going to help us too, okay? So come on, we need you. You're just a school kid, but you survived Yokohama.
You sure you need me?
Yes. We need input from anyone who has fought the Devil Golems.
You need my arm, right?
Huh?
You don't need me. Just my arm.
You want a kick?
Sorry.
At first, I suppose. I thought I'd use you like that, but not anymore. I want to help you. I want Kay.
Okay.
That's settled then. Everyone is waiting. Come to the tea room.
Yeah,
So,
crawl
let's
to the
get
tea
started.
room.
Very well.
First, let's discuss how to fight the Queen of Ice.
First you select a command.
But that is far too
Then you
dangerous,
move to a
Father.
square that you want to move to. Then you use that command.
You girl dare to question me?
If we draw her out like that, we could face another Yokohama.
But taking the fight into her territory is just as dangerous. Using as much force as possible
She has territory?
is the only way to defeat
Apparently.
such a powerful foe.
I mean, nobody wants Yokohama anymore after what she did to it.
But we can't afford to involve innocents in such a struggle.
We don't even know where she is hiding. My way is far more practical.
But Father...
Listen, girl.
Family shouldn't argue like this.
Atsuma, please, stay out of this.
My daughter's ovaries have made her willful, and it angers me.
This is Rygar's fault. You did what you were told before, girl. Now look at you.
This has nothing to do with Rygar. I have decided to be more true to myself, that's all.
Anyway, right, so
Being true to yourself in the wrong way.
you both pretty much agree on how to fight, correct?
Well, yes.
The highly trained troops of Yokohama, and then the brave knights of London. Neither of those powerful forces could defeat the Queen of Ice.
Taking that into consideration, defeating her straight out seems like an impossible task. The only way to stop her is to destroy her Magicore.
When you say destroy her Magicore, you mean Toya, right?
Correct, Atsuma. Although I hate to say this to one who saved my life, killing Toya is the only way to save the world. The only way to save mankind.
But Toya is being controlled by her.
Are you sure about that?
What?
Yes.
This Toya, we cannot know for sure what he is thinking.
But I saw the cutscenes. You what?
And even if he is being controlled, there may be no other way but to end his life. The life of one, for the life of many. We have no choice.
No, we do. I have learned the art of Gaia. If I use that, maybe I can save Toya and defeat the Queen of Ice.
The fate of the world hangs on that maybe. You succeeded against the Emperor of Fire, yes. But he was not totally bonded with the Magicore when you did so. He was also weak after fighting the Queen of Ice. And you had the power of Lady Karine on your side. One might almost call it luck. I hear that you lost control of your
Or
arm
perhaps
against
pluck.
the London City Force. Isn't that true? What if that were to happen again? The fate of the world rests on all of this. Mistakes cannot be made.
Daughter!
Yes, that happened. But Atsuma has changed since then.
I am not attacking him. Do not get me wrong. But too much rests on this. This boy, Toya. Is his life worth risking the lives of everyone here?
Well, he's hot. Oh, I suppose that makes a difference then. No, it does not!
Can't make a decision like that.
Lady Karine, You have already lost your father to the Queen of Ice.
Well, technically to blood loss and hypothermia, but yes.
Toya is with her, the one who did this terrible thing. Perhaps this colors your feelings toward him.
Lady Karine, I know you were worried about Atsuma, but allow me to say this, rude though it may sound. As the leader of London City, you must not let personal feelings cloud your judgment. But
I'm just going to get a breath of fresh air.
God, there's a whole lot to think about. Having to kill Toya, losing Mikado. What do you think, Ruby Butterfly and Hydra? Hydra. Oh, eat everything. Feed me the children of this village, and I will gorge myself on their screams. Oh, you always say that, Hydra. I just don't know how it's going to solve my problem now.
Is Toya worth risking everyone's life for? I don't know. But he is worth risking my life. What would Toya want? I don't know.
Toya, time for a little celebration. A bloody curtain has fallen over the Emperor of Fire and the Lord of Earth. The child with the right
There was
arm
no
is
blood
performing
involved.
magnificently, don't you think? It's hard to believe he really doesn't understand. He's merely his arm's puppet. Next, it will be my turn. Then at last, the ancient command shall be unleashed. It has taken so long, and cost so much with the Golem War. But, in the end, all of that is meaningless. You understand why, don't you, Toya? You are coming with me to a new and yet familiar world. How long do you intend to maintain this silence? Surly child. Anyway, I noticed something a while ago. A mouse seems to have found its way into my beautiful castle. Mousy, mousy, no need to be afraid. Come on out. You want to talk with Toya, don't you? Come out then, or you'll die. A bigger mouse than I expected.
I'm taking Toya.
A mouse with a sense of humor. Why should I let you take him?
I'll give you something in return, of course. This, your original magic core.
Oh, you have that old thing, do you? I was wondering where it was. I thought that batty professor had hidden it away somewhere.
Mice are good at sniffing things out, aren't they? I'll exchange this for Toya, okay?
No.
What?
This darling boy is my partner now. A devil golem and a magicore. Cannot easily be separated once linked. Just like lovers. And even if I weren't bonded with Toya, I wouldn't touch that ugly stand-in. So no, no deal. Now then, Mousy. Time to die.
Stop. Stop this, Queen.
Toya, you've recovered.
Queen, do not harm this one.
Well, if you say so, Toya, then I won't.
Toya, if you're not under her control, then what are you doing here? Why don't you try to escape? Answer me! Atsuma. Atsuma is so worried about you.
Atsuma hasn't given up yet? After all I said to him. Really, he is a total pain in the...
What?
I don't know.
You expect Atsuma to understand anything that people tell him.
What are you doing here?
You had to explain to him how to use ladders, so you're surprised he's this stupid and dense?
You want to use your arm and save that whatever his name is, right?
Yeah, like when I saved Kareen. If I use my arm.
Naive, naive, naive. Naive as a newborn.
Why?
Think about it. Once a devil golem and a magicore are bonded together, leaving the magicore behind and absorbing everything else, well, that just isn't realistic.
What? Why not?
Why is the person whose mantra is things don't have to make sense?
You just suck up the magicore too, and that's that. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's the remnants of the Lord of Earth's magicore. Look inside, nothing left. Hollowed out. Now, what do you think this process would do to a human, huh?
Kill them?
I should think so.
Hey, hold on! That's no good!
Make them into a
Good or
stone?
no good, so what? It's the truth.
But wait! I saved Kareen!
I guess you were just lucky.
And that explains it all, does it?
Hold on, I've got more. You were lucky enough that certain requirements were met, is what I mean.
Requirements? Like what?
I don't know really, but what I mean is...
God!
There are certain requirements you gotta
to this
meet.
saving a
Oh, they are?
magicore business.
You shut the fuck
So
up.
what should I do?
Huh? How should I know?
Wait! After all that, you just don't know?
Why do I have to repeat myself? Do not be bound by common sense. Just because I'm the ascetic monk doesn't mean I know everything. You'll have to work the rest out for yourself.
Hey! Wait!
Now I'm off to eat this
Off
necklace
he
of
goes
sausages.
again. Guess I need to discuss this with the others.
Alright, so I'm gonna recover a little bit from getting punched in the face and go grab something to drink. I will be right back, but before I go, I will show you a mercy that this game has not. There, I am infinitely more merciful than the game. Enjoy the sounds of nature.
What I would do.
And that is why I am playing.
Why turn it down when you could turn it up?
Turn down for what? Indeed.
I mean, that sounds amusing, but realistically, everyone will just mute the audio.
Well, you know.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh, there's actual passive background noises. Yep, they have bird noises on loop.
Oh.
The majestic beauty of mid-level 3D animation that just didn't really have the care or experience nature.
Ah.
Look at all those not quite right trees, deep, deep in that uncanny valley. Right indeed, Vorden.
Right.
Bask in that majestic water that is not moving in the least.
I mean, to be fair, that's like a pond, so...
I think there's an outlet there, though. I mean,
maybe.
we'd have to turn the camera. Unfortunately, that involves like a 30-mile drive. So
That's not a power we have.
All right.
I assume you're back.
I'm back.
Right. So that pond.
Yes.
Not that one. The other one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, it does look like it feeds out.
Does,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And it's still.
That could be the end point, though. Actually, it's not still. It's moving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. It just wasn't from the angle we were looking at it.
Well, of course not. The water effects in this game are garbage.
Also, the water
Honestly,
is flowing in a single direction, sideways, and not down this river area.
It's movement, not movement. That makes logical sense, but it's movement. Actually, turn that down, but turn the sound effects all the way up.
What, you want more sound effects in this game?
No, I was just knowing that it actually does have passive sound effects in the background when we're outside. There are actually like birds chirping.
Tweet.
Hey, Kareen. Any progress?
Nope.
They are all convinced that the
Nope.
magic core must die.
That's one hard-headed family.
I guess I might agree with them too, if I were an outsider. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I've got something to discuss with you, actually.
What now?
The ascetic monk just paid me a visit and...
So, simply put, just absorbing the golem with your right arm isn't enough to save the person inside?
We sure lucked out with you then, Kareen.
That's no laughing matter. I was almost hollowed out.
Yeah. The Lord of Earth's magic core was like an empty shell.
It's frightening to think I almost ended up like that.
But you didn't. So stop thinking about it.
Are we sure she has insides right now?
I'm afraid we have to think about it. For Toya's sake, what can we do? It might not go so well next
That's a
time.
good
I need
open-ended
to talk
question.
to someone who knows about these things.
But the aesthetic monk doesn't know anything. I can't see regular folk being too up on this stuff either.
Regular folk, indeed.
Rygar, do you have any idea?
No, not really. Not at all, in fact.
Hey, Rygar, that reminds me. Didn't you once go to the Sage's Tower?
Did I?
I take it you're watching JoJo's,
Yes,
Warden.
I'm sure you told me you did.
The Sage's Tower?
Some wise woman who's supposed to be centuries old lives in that tower.
Hey, Rygar. It sounds like you know just the old crone we need to meet.
Yeah, take us to her.
Well, I don't think
What? Some kind of problem?
it might be considered a problem. She isn't the sort to just give anyone an audience.
Yeah, right. Come on, let's go. Rygar, take us there.
What I'm trying to say is...
You dispute the word of your princess?
Very well. I will lead you there. The Sage's Tower lies to the north of the desert, across the volcanic path.
Ah, okay, so this is when we go
I
through
don't
the
know
back
if she
door.
will see us or...
North of the desert, across the volcanic path. Let's go then.
As you say.
As you say.
As you say.
Right, let's cross that volcano.
Yep. As you say.
One thing first before we equip that. Many mighty powers, but they are very expensive.
Vorden, if only we were close to finishing. Oh wait,
One can dream.
Yep.
So we are 77% of the way through the game. Now, I don't know if that's taking into account side quests or not. It might just be, like, raw
Who knows?
story progression.
Being cute isn't going to save you.
What are we fighting?
One of those horrible Miko dolls and...
Samurai and...
Samurai?
Yeah, Samurai and all the horrible Miko dolls. Samurai and the Who approved this render.
Watch these fists go!
Oh, thank God we don't have this village theme anymore.
Now we're on to
I
gentle.
followed you guys out here. Bling, bling.
Now we're on to gentle woodwind.
Yep.
That's what I call strategic.
Hear that, guys? That's what strategic is.
Strategic.
Stratego. I win. Kaboom. Ah, we have new cores somewhere.
Round mess. Lily. She's an air diver. Also full of physical attacks.
Yep.
Or direct attack.
And not bad direct score either. Return Song, Cure Song, and
Another
Clear
thing with
Voice.
its highest stat being direct when it has no direct attacks.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh no, sorry, highest thing is range. I misread which one was which.
Yes, and she does have a ranged attack.
A single range attack, yes.
At least it does something.
The Valkyrie.
Yep. Okay. Also all direct.
Yep. Can't be raged and has speed plus 20. Ah, a wind gun core. And the weapon, the wind box. Wrong button. Also have this Archangel.
Well, definitely has heals.
Yep.
Powerful heals.
Powerful heals.
Purely a support thing.
Yep. But it does have the ability to return people as well.
Yes, that does have a resurrection zone.
I would also be interested to know what the range on that is.
Should probably the little core as well.
Yes. Okay, so first off...
Higher EP, higher direct, higher range, slightly lower support and agility. Hairless HP.
Not really worth it for just a 20 boost in...
No, considering the gem cost.
Yeah. I think we inadvertently found, like, one of her ultimate weapons when we first got her, and just have never gotten anything past that. And nobody has any other things. Any skills? Oh yeah, we got new skills to buy.
Wow, why range expensive?
The user's range of oh, that's why that's expensive.
Entire
okay.
Yeah, your range becomes anywhere on the grid.
So what I'm hearing is we're going to be stopping at New London to do some more gambling.
Yes.
It's a bit of a run, but yeah.
Well, also, we only have to run to whatever warp exists.
That's true.
Yeah.
We have to run back to Junktown, basically.
I don't know if Junktown has a warp.
Junk City had the warp outside of it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
In the desert.
Yeah, so we can go there, warp back to London.
Could we make either of our new cores?
We did not, actually. That's a good thing to remind me about.
Yeah. Especially if we want to actually get some SP on these things, because God knows we're going to get a bunch of random battles because we're trying to travel somewhere.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, we have more descriptions to read.
Yes, we do have more descriptions to read.
There you are. Alright, female-type golem dressed in pure white with big, beautiful wings. Sings soothing songs, help reduce and prevent conflict. Especially beloved by poor people who see it as something of a holy presence. While possessed of a lovely temperament, is quick to sing destruction on evil foes. Why were you made? When golem looks like a woman, it possesses large mechanical wings on its back. It uses those wings
It's UPS.
It's a drone. So anyone who gets in her way gets smashed.
Yeah. She has a direct for it. Her direct's like 600.
Yep. Okay, so to make Archangel...
We need mind gems.
We need a lot of gems in general.
We do need a lot of gems in general. If we're going to make one, I'd make Lily because she can actually fight. She needs 80 of each.
She needs 80 of each.
Yeah. We have the very few power gems she needs. I don't know if we have enough to actually buy the mind gems and speed gems she needs.
Probably, but it was 98 and 24.
That's a
Friend
friend
gem.
gem. Oh, we have access to mega skill gems now too.
Yes. 8,000 SP.
Useful when you're abusing money.
Yep.
Yep.
FP. I don't think that's a system that's in the game anymore. I think that's a... huh?
It's for doing the linked attacks, I think, or something weird like that.
Huh. I just haven't heard them referred to as...
Well, the link attack is a meter that actually builds up in combat. You can actually see it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I think it actually just ups that meter.
Except that meter only goes to 100. And then automatically uses it once you do an attack. That would also include that person. Do I have more power gems?
I thought she needed more power gems than that.
We have 110.
No.
Well, now we do.
She only needs 16.
No, it was 98.
There we go.
Yeah.
Power gems for days.
Okay.
Alright, throw them in and begin the desert trek.
Party.
I do appreciate it looks like they were trying to actually make some sort of crafting system for Golem involving a bunch of different gems, but just kind of ran out of time and creativity and then just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Just
Your
3
effect.
resources.
Yeah.
I think we're actually...
And you can just buy them. I very much appreciate the fact they didn't actually do that, because that would have been annoying.
Right, to Junk City.
To Junk City.
We're technically just outside of Junk City. Fuck Junk City proper.
Yeah, that's what it gets for not having a casino. In the desert.
Mega Hammer, Mega Quake, Gravity Hammer, and Mega Crush. Okay, so her cure is just a square. So
Yeah,
I immediately like
square cure. She has
3
plus
range
sign return song.
Yes.
She has no barrier sonic, which is a attack that also gets rid of barrier.
Yes. And the return is just front and back.
Is it just front and back?
Yeah, return is front and back. Barrier song.
Barrier song is a plus. Yeah.
Plus, yeah.
So, very much support.
Yeah, she's entirely support. I mean, she does have an attack because no barrier sonic does do damage. It's just not a ton, but I guess for the bears, she has the easiest heal we have so far.
Yeah. Just done. And it's 520 heal. So.
Yeah. Well, that's because her.
Yeah, it's where her support is, or something around that.
Well, her support skill is massive.
Also, what is her VP? Yeah, her VP is also respectable.
Both
69.
are, actually.
Yep, 69 and 54. Oh, also. So we don't have to go through that again.
Oh look, garbage.
Look out, Queen of Ice. I'm throwing garbage at you, because that's what I do.
Thanks.
Plus, one of the nice things is we're practically going to be overbreaking everything as we go, so
Yes.
we will be earning more SP.
I guess that mitigates it a little.
Yeah.
Still kind of sucks.
Yeah. Making lemonade out of lemons here.
More support.
Much akin to Dark Souls 2 feature where things actually stay dead if you kill them enough.
Why are you boosting range?
Because her no sonic hit is a ranged attack.
Is it?
Yeah. Skills. Archangel. Check skill.
Oh, so it is.
No Barrier Sonic is a ranged attack.
Fair enough. Opposed to Lily, who is all direct
Yes.
all day. All day, every day.
She's here to deliver an ass whooping.
This boot in your ass.
And this colorful Jin. The all-powerful Jin of the Lamp.
So he quotes various movies and pop culture.
Yes.
So he's got it.
He is very funny.
This is all your fault, Jafar.
I'm sorry, apparently his name is Turbo Man.
Rage at ya.
EX Buster Shoot.
EX Buster Shoot.
You fool.
Oh no, poisonous bullets.
She does have a lot of hard-hitting attacks.
She does.
Oh no, this one's just trafficking in weird dolls. You fool.
Game over.
Well, hell.
Guys. Guys, there's Anubis over there. I think we're dead. That is sexy robot girl.
One of the 3 pillar guardians!
Ah.
Give me a minute.
Pass on the god.
Oh, okay, this is like the guy we found in the bridge.
Yeah, it's another person
Yeah.
who wants a weapon of the gods.
Yeah. Ah, okay, good.
Okay,
This
that's
was
what that
closed before.
Yep.
But now it's just a quick thing to...
Now that's the way to get back to that room.
Yeah, the last time we were here, we went into that building over there and went through the ruins. But this
That's the
time...
portal back.
Yep.
Poor guy who got knocked into that song.
Yep.
He was taken over by the rhythm. And then crushed to death by it.
Disabled him forever.
London City Grand Steps.
Yep.
See, the person here knows how to play more than just 4 different notes.
No, we couldn't fight the Anubis. He just wants a weapon, if I remember right.
Yeah, we're not fighting the Anubis. Anubis is... There's 2 different subquests that we have for, like, endgame stuff. One of them is fighting the 4 holy beasts. The other one is, what Anubis is a part of. We have to find 3 holy treasures, like 3 holy weapons, and bring them to 3 different golems around the world. Anubis is one of them.
Yeah, the other one's hiding out by a river under a bridge.
And we don't know where the 3rd one is yet, presumably somewhere near the Scholar. Alright, I have to go here and then say start.
9 chances of winning. You win!
Woo!
Now to practice some arbitrage. Or roulette. Also 9 chances of winning.
Yeah.
You lose.
Or did you?
Do I? I don't think so.
Nope.
I nope your nope. I anti-nope, which is a thing I can do in this game. Seems unfair, just like there's a card I can play that allows me to draw 2 cards. For no consequence. Pot of Greed.
And you play Pot of Greed.
Alright. We're now done with gambling. Now I just have to go buy things and sell them off my ill-gotten gains. Oh.
Oh, double SP. And counter evade.
Void random battle.
That is 100,000 chips.
Yeah, it is 100,000 chips.
There's also more monsters.
Yeah. Grand Cross V, Sebastian, and the Rosie Core, which costs 60,000 chips.
Rosie Spinell.
It's gotta be something really great considering it's gonna start level 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, Sniper Shot, which I assume is
Yes.
for.
That's Yuki. That's the pot shot upgrade.
Ah.
Okay, so I think, in light of all the new stuff, I think I'm going to make an executive decision, and we're going to end the stream a little bit early today. We normally end at like 6.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a lot of roulette to do, and I got a lot of grinding I want to do.
And neither of those are going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, neither of those are going to be fun to watch. So, we're going to time skip 1 week into the future. At the rate of 1 second per second.
Per second.
And the next time you see us, we will be far more powerful, having spent time in the hyperbolic time London.
Casino of Power.
We did make significant story progress, though. Such as can be called in this game. That building is still smoldering.
Yes, the town is still on fire. Mildly on fire.
Still full of trash can fires.
Yep. Yeah, those are for ambiance now.
Cleaning up the town is hard.
Yeah, it's in slightly better shape than the actual London, so there's that at least.
Oh.
So, that's going to be it for us for today. We will have some kind of stream tomorrow. Don't think we've quite decided on a game yet, but I have some ideas.
It'll be something.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I'll have to talk with Shiv about what we're going to do on Tuesday. Because I have ideas for, as long as we are in quarantine. Something that doesn't take up a lot of time that we could get to, that we could finish up and get back to Fire Emblem once we're able to, socially interact in person again.
Yep.
But I need to go over the logistics of it and figure out what we're going to do, if there's enough interest to do it. But that'll be in the future, and that's all stuff that's being planned. So, until then, thank you for joining us. I have been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
Vincent has also
I'm
been...
still Vincent.
Yes.
Yes, and I've still been Vincent.
Vincent has also been here, but
is he really?
In spirit. Somewhat. I think all of our spirits left this game a long time ago, and now we're just here for the bitter conclusion. That will never leave us drained, disappointed, and wanting.
Wanting a better game, which will inevitably be whatever we play next, because God knows we're not staying in the trash can.
Oh, no. No. This was a deliberate compare and contrast from pretty good JRPG to god-awful trash fire. We're gonna go back to something good next time.
Yeah.
Until
and
then...
we should... Yeah, and we shouldn't have too many more chapters of this left.
Oh,
anyways.
no, we're at 77% completion right now. Like,
yeah.
I'm assuming this tower, then going back to Yokohama for some reason, and then whatever endgame shenanigans are happening with the arm.
Queen of Ice.
Yeah.
Finally dealing with the Queen of Ice, basically.
Yeah.
Wherever that entails.
Until then, though, stay safe, respect the quarantine, and be healthy.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. That's a public service announcement from Sound Goblin Gaming. You're welcome.
Wash them or catch them.